So I won't say the baby tilted me exactly, but I knew I was pretty screwed because I'd accidentally dumped all my guns into a grenade launcher, and grenade launchers are apparently the worst gun type in the game. Uh, and I also had like no healing items after the Eve fight, save the ones that you get on the carrier, which is like 2 med 4s and 3 med 3s. So I did the only sensible thing and started the game over last night after the stream since I was up late anyways because I was waiting for our bed sheets to dry. Um, yeah, so I played through the whole game last night and today. Yeah, 6:37. Oh wait, is this it? I think this is it. 6:47. I mean, it seems like a lot, but it was like 3.5 hours last night, and then another three or so this morning or today. So it doesn't seem as unhinged as it feels to me. But I'm in a way better place. I did the Eve fight. I kind of thought about restreaming that because that fight is cool. I really like the FMVs before and after you fight her. Uh, just her final forms look pretty cool. But man, so I'm using the gun. I renamed it because Wayne lets you do that. But I'm using the gun that the T-Rex drops at the end of episode 5 in the museum, and I basically uh, put my other pistol I'd been using the whole game into it, along with like uh, Trank and Burst. Burst, which basically makes it to where your shots are AoE, which Eve is like 3 different body parts. And so every time I shot her, I was hitting all 3 parts, and pistols crit a bunch. So I just was like melting her down. I didn't have to use Liberate or anything like that. It was pretty sick. I think I used 1 healing item. Maybe 2. But regardless, I'm pretty good on healing items, as you can see. And I have 2 revives just in case, and I also have 2 cure confusions because one of the forms does some confusion shit. But yeah, I'm expecting that this will go quite a bit differently than yesterday. I don't have any bonus points to spend. I also have been spending my bonus points instead of the active time thing, which I discovered is basically it's like buying a boat. I dump them into my gun, so my gun is now super strong. So let's go fight the baby, I guess. I'm curious to see how this does against the part where it's like there's like the wings and then the other thing. Some Christmas, huh? Daniel said. Tell me about it. Sorry, we're late. We could not approach the creature without absolute confirmation of its death. Your help was greatly appreciated. Please rest inside. As citizens of the United States, what's going on? What is it? You're scaring me. That huge creature that the mitochondria was creating was... It couldn't have been the uterus for the ultimate being. No! No, in real life now, whenever I hear an actual baby crying, I'm going to see a US Navy aircraft carrier exploding in my head. This game has created a weird link between those two things. That is the ultimate being? We didn't make it in time. What are these explosions? The mitochondrial energy must be out of control, to the point where it is causing these explosions. The dialogue during this part is like a little stilted to me. It's a little unnatural. We will escape by helicopter. Please follow me. Guess all we can do for now is run. Aya, come on. Aya, what's wrong? I have to take care of this. Aya, no. Don't worry about me. I'll be back. Please hurry. Shut up, man. Aya, please cut it out with the voodoo stuff already, huh? We can't be wasting time. No, Daniel, please. This is different. It's not the voodoo stuff. Hurry, please. You two should go, now. Aya, you're coming back no matter what, you hear? God, the wet slapping sounds are maddening. It's you or me. Who's gonna be the one to make it through? That's right, Aya. That's the question. Grogu sound, it does sound like fucking Grogu. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and use haste. That's fine. Oh, I think I'm out of range. Oh, fuck, he did the thing. Damn, I hate that shit. Is that a proximity thing? He already made me use a med 4. Okay. Dunzo for him. Is it growing? What's happening? I need haste. And let's also pop a heal 3. And then let's see if my burst pistol puts some work in now. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage though. I should probably watch out, but I just want to kill him. Why does this guy sound like Wario? Oh, can I outrun this if I slow? Or maybe I'll just invul through it. No, okay. Okay, I gotta be in range. What the hell? I'm still, yeah, I've still got 4 med 4s, a bunch of med 3s. Man, stop running away. Oh, shoot. Wait, you're gonna stop, right? Okay. Got him. Ultimate bean form. this guy, I'm definitely dumping. This is the mature being. Am I full? I hope it didn't. Okay, cool. I'm almost full. Okay, here we go. Why can't I liberate? Oh, it's not ready yet. That mature sack. That thing is the most disgusting thing. I can't believe that it has that. It literally looks like one of those like Tanuki ball sack things hanging off of his butt. Go ahead and kick me. I don't give a shit. That's fine. I can just use Cure C. I literally do not care because I can just heal through everything you do. I don't know where the sweet spot is to not die to that thing. Yep, it's done, right? Donezo. It's still growing. No, wait. Is it still evolving? Okay. Just gonna use haste and then heal myself. Because I believe there's a trick with this boss. I think this is the safer Sephiroth fight. Because I only do 1 damage to him. Just have to keep running. Hoping this is time-based and not based on how many times I shoot him. Maybe I have to shoot him some more? Okay, here we go. I think this is basically the finale now. I know you want to continue living. After all, you were just born. But I want to live too, like all other human beings. Damn, there's no end to this. If only we could get this to Aya. What are those? They're bullets with Aya's cells in them. So that's what you were trying to give her? But I think it's too late now. There's nothing we can do. Stupid. Give him to me. Holy shit. Oh no, Daniel. Oh my god. Daniel! This is from Maeda? Does it automatically equip the Maeda's gun? Oh, keep these shits away from me. Okay, cool. I have Maeda's gun. 999 damage. Sick. Wonder if Liberate works on this guy. Doesn't like the ISLs. Man, it's got a weird penis head too. Daniel. Oh my god. There's gotta be something on the cruiser to get rid of this. Oh, it's chasing me. The engine room. Well, let me save here. Can I make a phone call? That's funny. Oh, fuck. Okay, hurry, put it up, Aya. No. Is that game over? No, what? I'm sorry, game. I can't believe I did this to myself. This is the penis hubris. I just wanted to make one call. Why did it let me interact with it? Yeah, truly the penis hubris. I can't believe I did this to myself. This is embarrassing. Oh my god, I need fast forward functionality. Man, before this boss fight, I never felt like I would have to edit YouTube versions of this playthrough, but ever since the aircraft carrier, like, this whole thing is edit city. Mostly just having to edit out all the me getting back to the spot I was at part. I don't mind the parts where I, like, you know, fail or mess up or whatever. Yeah, I'm just running from that jerk this time. I wasn't taking him seriously after how slowly he was coming after me in the first part. But suddenly we were in a much smaller room. Yeah, that was messed up that it was a one-hit kill. I feel like that's a thing that does not exist too much in games anymore, is the you beat the boss, now escape, and if you fail the escape, you have to start over from all the bosses again. Like, now games will just checkpoint right at the start of the escape part. Okay, let's haste ourselves. Shoot the baby some. Try to not be too close so that we don't get hit by the... Yeah, don't get too close here. Okay, I'm too close here. I need to back up. Because I don't want it to do that one thing. And I found the sweet spot on him. He didn't even touch me. Or it would have been nice if it did like a Resident Evil thing where it kind of like grabs you and, I don't know, maybe you can mash or wiggle the D-pad or something. Fuck them kids. That should actually, that's a better joke than I could think of, Taylor. That's actually very, very funny. Yeah, I definitely am Michael Jordan playing this game right now. Do I need to do anything special here? No, I just want to shoot him a bunch. Ooh, look at those. Smoovement. Schmoovement. Okay, kill the fly guy. Run over here. Oh, damn it. I didn't think I was going to go that far. Rah, sounds like Wario to me every time I hear that. Okay. One more form. I don't think I've had to use one healing item yet. So we're doing pretty well. Freezer. Man, he got a tiny head. Why the ultimate, like, you're really gonna tell me the ultimate being has a tiny ass head? Ow, okay, let's just go ahead and use it. Maybe the head's just vestigial and the brain is actually that thing on his butt. Because, like, where did all those baby brains go? So is this the secret spot? Nope. I wish I knew what the secret spot for that was. No, not dealing with this. Really? You gonna do that twice? It's making me use both of my cure seeds. I think I see where the... Oh no, this is bad. Yeah. But I think he's done. Yeah, there he goes. I think he did more damage to me that time. The brain is stored in the balls. Okay, do I have to shoot him or can I just run around here? go.
Have to watch the sad Daniel scene again. I mean, it's pretty anime. Looks really cool. I mean, I guess he could have tried to throw it down, but I'd be worried about it going into the ocean. That really has to be like one of the coolest FMVs I've seen though. Like the camera angles and his like positioning during it, like the framing and the way he moves and stuff just looks really cool. Feels very, very neat. Good partner, okay dad. Probably not a great husband, I'm guessing. I think he probably falls into the overly dedicated to work cop. Fuck that phone. Not opening any chests or anything along the way. It's all just tricks. Game's just trying to show a shiny thing to me and make me... Oh my god, the music's speeding up. That's so scary. Oh my god, stop getting tenser. This is simulating the feeling of someone following you up the stairs. It's very upsetting. No, you can't. Oh, fuck. Did I go the wrong way? What the fuck? What is wrong with this game? I just tapped a direction. I should use save states. I can't believe how much this game is thwarting me. No, I don't want to go to the museum. Fuck out of here. I did the thing with pre-rendered, or not pre-rendered, set camera angle games where I was holding the direction I was going before the scene started. At least I'm getting the boss part down super fast where I'm doing that like a minute 30 or something like that. Yeah, this is embarrassing because you know this like in part is supposed to be like kind of just scary but not actually like that dangerous. But I'm just goofing. I'm goofing myself. I feel like this was just a common thing back then though. I swear I remember even like some Final Fantasies having shit like this.
and I have to watch this wet baby come out of the water again. I normally hate doing save states, but I'll probably do one for this because that joke isn't funny anymore. Still gets me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me you're not a gamer. No, I've goofed myself twice, so you're just in time. I keep screwing up the escape at the end. So you're just in time to watch me kill the baby for the third time, no problem. Now the baby and the ultimate being are easy, and the fucking jellyfish guardian force at the end of the game that's probably supposed to just not even be a thing, not even supposed to be a challenge, is killing me. Because I get goofed by camera angles. Fuck them kids. Grogu looking ass. Yeah, see, his head is the ball sack on the ultimate being. But it's got like two baby heads. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, you're out of range. Oh, bad reload. Oh, that reached. I was able to find like a sweet spot last time where I was doing max damage to him, but he was not hitting me. Maybe I was just hopping and weaving better. Oh, I hate this attack. Okay, fine. Oh, you bastard, I almost dodged it all. Okay, now shoot this thing. Why? Why does it go so far? It's basically unavoidable. Stop shooting. Oh my god, that goes so far. It's so annoying. Yeah, I'll fire some shots at him. Wah! Wah! Man, that goes so far. I guess you just don't want to be...
This isn't even my final form. Oh, I just realized he has the like sort of like the Eve eyes. The little curl. Is that what that is? Jesus. Do some Knights of the Round on his ass. By ass, I mean balls. Go ahead and hit me, dude. I don't care. I have so much healing. Okay, that actually does bother me. So I will actually do something about this. I cannot find the sweet spot for that thing. There's apparently one, but I do not know where it is. Oops. I think this is it. Oh, no, don't do that. Ah, and that interrupts my attacks too. Okay, here we go. Is his tail the head of the final form? Kind of seems like it. Or maybe it's just the tail. They don't show how this transformation happens. You think there should have been an FMV that shows this transition here? Yeah, and to me this kind of gooey is a lot less gross and, you know, acceptable gooey to me. It's like they didn't want to show this, it wasn't gross enough for them. This is like a flan monster from Final Fantasy gooey. Oh, Rachel hasn't seen this scene yet. I know you want to continue living. After all, you were just born. But I want to live too, like all other human beings. Damn, there's no end to this. If only we could get this to Aya. What are those? They're bullets with Aya's cells in them. So that's what you're trying to give her? But I think it's too late now. There's nothing we can do. Stupid, give them to me. Daniel, this is from Maeda? Oh, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Quick menu, save slot, 0. Sure. Cool. Oops. Okay. Won't get fooled again. Yeah, there's like a weird skull in there too. It's creepy. Daniel. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god! There's got to be something on this cruiser to get rid of this. Any song that plays like the lowest octave on the piano reminds me of like Ava. The engine room. Man, fuck this thing. Okay, hold on a second. Watch where you are first before you press a direction. Holy shit, it's like right behind you when you start this. Okay, I think this is where I turned wrong the last time. No, it was here. I turned back into this room and it was right at the entryway. So here, I just don't know what direction to press. Okay. Where do I go? This way? Oh wow, can you just get dead-ended during this? That sucks. Is this something? Oh, the engine room, right? Yeah. If the boiler pressure shoots up, I can blow the ship to bits. Oh, crap. Do you know where we are? We're in Hell's Kitchen. Because she's from New York. It says very strong, yes, Chef. Ripley at the end of Alien vibes. Oh, what the? How does it open the hatch? I didn't see no thumbs. Holy shit, stop coming. I hate this. Damn jelly donut. What the? God! It looked like it was in front of me. Oh no! 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 Oh my god, no, I don't want to run anymore. Now it's floating. Okay, the sound stopped. FMV? Yes, thank you. Look, look who it is. It's finally over. I don't understand. Why do I have this power? Because he was on fire, but the water put him out. I know probably hitting the water from that height should have killed him. Maybe they were lower than it looked. Maybe, hitting the water at that speed didn't break all his bones. It's because Maya's inside of you too, Aya. What? When your mother and your sister died, they transplanted a part of your sister into you. Into me? Yeah. When you were 7, you probably don't remember any of it, but you were born with a defect in your right eye, and so Maya's cornea was transplanted into your right eye. My right eye? Then what I saw when I touched Eve was... It said that when you have an extreme experience, What you see then is branded onto the cornea, but this hasn't been scientifically proven. That was Maya's last memory? That was the last thing she ever saw? As for the mitochondria that was in Aya's body, I think it underwent a different evolutionary change than Eve. By living symbiotically with Aya's mitochondria, it still possessed Eve's power. From there, it evolved to the point where it could live symbiotically with the human nucleus. Me and Maya are mitochondrial power. Starting with the incident in Japan and now with this, I wonder if this is a message to all mankind. Message? What kind of message? How can I explain? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses out of control. We, in essence, are upsetting the natural balance of the body. This is definitely utter destruction. No, we're not that weak. You see, humans are in essence parasites. You can say that we are parasites and the world is our host. Look, the sun's coming up. Come on, Aya. Here, take my hand. Thank you, Ben. Ben doesn't have a little suit to wear to the opera? I'm not too good with these social events. Oh, shoot. I missed that last part. We have to make up for Christmas Eve. Oh, I just realized. Christmas Eve. This is my first time, so that's because you're with Aya and she's all dressed up and pretty. What? No, that's not it, of course not. It's starting, shall we? Man, the text is going by so fast. I can't do my voice acting. Maida likes Aya, I guess. Yes, Daniel and Ben are late, aren't they? They'd better hurry. It's going to start any minute now. The restroom must be really crowded. Yes, that's probably it. What's wrong? You seem tense. Yes, of course. What? Oh, well, since I'm going back to Japan tomorrow, I might just move Maeda. Yeah, all right, made it on time. I'm sitting next to Aya. Sorry we're late. This time they're not going to ignite. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. Eva. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to your beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Guard, grab her and burn her at the stake. This is too real for them after the shit they've been through. Can't have a live flame up on that set. Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. Would you mind sitting down? Sorry. Get with it, guys. I can't lie, after playing this game, that fire up on the stage does make me nervous. I like that the game ends with a nice little, palindrome. Love a nice palindrome ending. What? What the hell? You guys good? Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be metaphorical, like the idea that we're the parasites of the planet, like the thing Maeda said, or oh, I like this song a lot. Um, or if maybe the implication is that everyone's kind of been exposed to the Eve thing, and so now like Eve is kind of in everybody, maybe, or the idea that other mitochondria in us could rebel at some point, like Eve did. I'm guessing you'd have to read the book to understand like how the heck you get to the point where mitochondria goes like gets a will of its own like that. The funny thing is, like, as much as like certain parts of this game were annoying, mainly my first playthrough at the final boss, and then obviously dealing with this chase scene at the end, I would actually play this game again because I found my second playthrough way more enjoyable than the first, knowing how things worked and where everything was. And so I could definitely see myself like playing this again, kind of like the way you watch a movie you're familiar with. Um, it sounds fun to like play this like at Christmas in a year or something like that. Especially knowing that I can get through the whole thing in like 6 hours basically. So I'm interested in Parasite Eve 2, but everything I've looked into about it, because I've watched some videos about it and stuff, and it's I don't from the takes I've seen from people who really like Parasite Eve 1 is it's not a good Parasite Eve 2. I believe it was actually supposed to be a different game for most of its development and then was turned into Parasite Eve 2 when they sort of felt like it wasn't going anywhere and they had like some other team or some other director or something like that come in and have to turn it into Parasite Eve 2. And so it's not a good, it might be a good like original horror game, but it's not a good Parasite Eve 2. And so it's very sad because I really like Aya. I really like the thing to set up. I'm sad that this didn't become like a, I'm sad that this isn't the horror, what Final Fantasy is to Square for JRPGs and stuff. I'm sad that this isn't like Square's horror game the way Resident Evil is Capcom's horror game. The unfortunate thing is Parasite Eve is like not terrible, but even worse. Eventually, in like the 2010s, I think, they released a game called The Third Birthday, which is technically like Parasite Eve 3 for the PSP, and it's completely different. It plays kind of like a third-person shooter, kind of like Resident Evil 4, and it leans heavily into like objectifying Aya, and it's very, to me, just kind of gross and distasteful. Yeah, it's real sad. So I feel sad because I feel like this is like, like movie series and stuff where the first one is like beloved, and then the sequel, like a lot of horror films are like this. Like Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I watched the first Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time recently, like a month ago, and I love the first one after having seen it. And then like the third one, Dream Warriors, is okay, but all the other Nightmare on Elm Street movies are just like mostly crap to me, especially compared to the first one. And I feel like Parasite Eve's kind of like that, where the first one is like really special and it sets up all this stuff, and you're like, man, I can't wait to see what other people do, like what they do next to riff off of this starting point. And the answer is nothing. And then it, after I think after Third Birthday, they probably will never touch it. The only thing I could ever imagine is Square somehow, and this is again like a double-edged sword, but if Square got interested in the idea of remaking, because since they've seen how well FF7 Remake did, but Parasite Eve's too niche, they would never remake it, I think. I mean, they've remade some more niche JRPGs that they've done, but as much as I would love for them to see them start trying to go back to some of their IPs from this period during the PlayStation life cycle, I don't think they will. And I don't even know if I would want a remake of Parasite Eve, really, because I think they would miss the point. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, we could hope they do it and that it turns out, as well as FF7 Remake, but like if it's worse, it's just sad. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt the original for there to be a bad remake of it. But I think this one's really good. It obviously has flaws, and there were parts I found frustrating and stuff, but it's typical like old game stuff, and it was only frustrating I think because I'm streaming it and recording it, so there's a bit more of like self-awareness than I would normally have if I was just playing it. But I would definitely play this one again for fun. It's one of those games where if you know how to like play it well, like how to kind of game the system, it's a lot more fun to just exploit it and stomp your way through everything. And technically there's another area and another final boss. There's the Chrysler building, which is basically just a huge dungeon with a bunch of floors, and at the end of it there's some boss which I think is actually like a weird like version of Maya or something like that, like Parasite Maya kind of thing. I don't really think it's story stuff. I think it's just kind of extra, but I might look into that. I don't think I'm going to play that anytime soon though, because you have to basically beat the game on New Game Plus, which is like EX mode, and then do the Chrysler building. And that place is actually like difficult, where you have to actually make your guns good and shit. This song's really good. Man, what the heck am I gonna play next though? It'd be nice to play something with voice acting to save my voice. wonder if there's a post credits. That wasn't really a popular thing at this point, though, I think, so. Ico may run better on a emulator than it ever did on console. Ico's crazy. That game technically runs in like, it's actually running in like 240p, which is why it's like hella jaggy on the PS2. Like most PS2 games are 480i, and 240p is like what Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and all that stuff ran on. But Ico's running in 240p, I believe. Damn, look at all these points. You don't get any. Is level 34 the max? I'm guessing you can level up in the Chrysler building. Um, I don't think I'm gonna need to go back to day 5 of the museum, so I'll just save here. No, I don't think they've done a remaster of Ico. Yeah, Ico I guess is not as popular as Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is there. It's really interesting because Shadow of the Colossus, when it was coming out, was a big deal to me because of Ico. And now I feel like Shadow of the Colossus eclipsed Ico. Eco, I should say. Oh, well, yeah, I cleared this game in just about 7 hours. That's cool. I could probably get it down to 6 because I did like have to do some backtracking in my second playthrough I did today and yesterday. Oh, I have to insert disc 2. I want to see what it looks like or what it does. Um, Disk management, is that down here? Ooh, EX game. And so if I start that, it just starts up a new game. Oh, you are? Okay, so you go back to level 1 again, but I think you have all your guns and shit. So level 34 must be the max level then or something. Or maybe after when you get to the Chrysler building, you can go past it. Oh, sorry. I realized, was I quiet for a while? I think I didn't have a mic on. I went to a different screen and had no mic. One sec. Okay. Am I here now? Yeah, I think I'm here now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was saying I switched to my away screen, which I realized I hadn't set up this mic I'm using on, so I spoke into the void for a while. But I was talking about how um, I want to keep doing this and trying to stream and record stuff. I'm putting stuff on YouTube also. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna watch it or anything like that. It's just more of like if I make playing games like a kind of project thing where I'm doing something with it, like producing something, it's easier for me to feel more motivated to do them, which I know is like sick capitalist work brain. Um, but like it's hard for me to like stay on task, like or to stay like committed to finishing a game normally, but like streaming it even to, one person or whatever, or making like putting a video on YouTube that somebody might watch and get something out of makes it easier to stick with it. Um, and so yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should play next. The the thing I wanted to use this to do is to play the Trails JRPG series from Falcom, which is like Trails in the Sky and Trails of Cold Steel and a couple of other games. There are these really fucking long JRPGs that are super story intensive, but it's basically like imagine if all the Final Fantasies were actually telling a long generational story about one like continent and like all the shit that goes on there, lots of like kind of political stuff and things like that. That's basically what Trails is. Um, and like it's one of those like things where it's like, man, I want to play that and like get through it and get deep into it and stuff, but it's hard to do that uh on my own time and like stick with it. But I'm like, maybe if I stream it or record it or something like that, then that will like help me push through it and stick with it and stuff. So I kind of think about doing that, but also maybe it's good to stream shorter games. I might stream the original Resident Evil because I've played through a lot of it, but I never beat it on my save, um, on my other save, so it might be fun to do that. And by the original Resident Evil, I mean the remake one that looks good, not the actual original one from PlayStation. Hmm. Yeah, I figure if I end up doing something long like a JRPG or something like that, I will have to have something else that I do. Yeah, a long game is intimidating. It would have to be like where I do like something short and then like sprinkled in with something else, I think, because it would be long. I could do the East games because I have a bunch of East games I haven't beaten yet. Um, or I could do like a less intimidating JRPG. Like I have the Ni no Kuni games, which I want to beat. Um, I want to replay Grandia 2, which I think I talked about, and then like the Tales, which sounds like Trails, but it's different. But the Tales JRPGs like Tales of Berseria and Symphonia and stuff like that. Hmm. Oh, and Zanki Zero. That's like a kind of a visual novel mixed with a dungeon crawler by the Danganronpa guy. Danganronpa is a lot of fun. Um, and there's also AI, the Somnium Files, which is made by the 999 guy. Um, that could be cool to stream too. Chill story games. Yeah, I love 999. I've played a lot of Virtue's Last Reward. Yeah, it Virtue's Last Reward, maybe it gets like really good or something. It's not bad, but it didn't grip me the way like 999, I was on that thing. Like I was pushing through it really, really fast. Um, yeah, and I kind of like the low poly 3DS vibe of Virtue's Last Reward, but it's it's not as good. I like the pre-rendered environments of 999 better. Like I like being in the spaces more. Um, VLR is a little it's like less grounded to me. Obviously, like 999 has a big what do you call it? Like a big twist uh in about its setting, but like it just felt a bit more like VLR from the like get-go is kind of uh, a bit more heady and high concept than 999 is. 999 starts out pretty simple, and then you slowly realize like it kind of does the onion unfolding thing, the layers. VLR just kind of feels like it starts like it's like okay, well you've played 999, so we can just start from that point at that level of complexity. Um, but I am interested in it because I mean it ties directly into 999 and has a lot of characters carry over and stuff. Not a lot, but like some of the characters carry over and there's a, kind of meta narrative thread that goes through both of them and I'm interested about that because at the end of 999 I was really curious about what was going to happen to some of the characters and stuff. So maybe I'll do one of the Tales games because that's kind of like a JRPG. Well, it is a JRPG, but not as big as the Trails games and it'll be kind of like watching an anime with people because they're basically anime games. Yeah, they're voiced. The Tales games are cool because they they're very anime. Here, let me see if I can find like um, Tales of Berseria. See if there's where it's just like some cover art or something. Um, yeah, they're fully voiced and they have like these kind of cool things where when you're just walking around and stuff, the characters will you'll get a little prompt to press a button and it will just play like out like a little vignette of like characters interacting um, and stuff. And so it's heavily story driven. It's very very anime. Um, the Tales game kind of have this like house style that all their games like house anime style that all their games use. So they all kind of look fairly similar. You might have seen this character for Berseria. I'm trying to find like picture of the whole party or something like that. This kind of works. What if I do this? Image. Oops. Oh, come on, let me save this image. Save as. Fine, you know what? I'll use snipping tool. You can't stop me. Yeah, but that's like what Tails games look like. This is the one I'd probably, maybe the one I play first. Uh, Berseria. It's the first one that has like a female lead, so it's kind of interesting, and it's got a pretty good reputation. Because there's a lot of them. They kind of like pump out these games a lot, and some of them are kind of less good than others. Some people, I figured, I thought most people, maybe it's too old now, but like um, the one on the far right, she's the main character. I can't remember her name right now, but I feel like she was popular for a while. But is there permadeath? No, it's not Fire Emblem. It's not Fire Emblem. No, if it was Fire Emblem, you'd see like 30 people on this. I don't want to get hurt again. Can I find good art for this? Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. And then this is the big boy. What did I call this? Oh, the legend. Huh? Oh, where did I save this? Oh, to desktop. Oh, this is so big. This would be the big project playing through this series. So like this game came out I think in the early or the original Trails in the Sky came out like in the early 2000s and there were 3 of them. I think you only need to play 2 though because the third one's basically kind of like an extra thing. But yeah, there's Trails in the Sky and then Trails in the Sky second chapter. And then Um, More modernly, they've had Trails of Cold Steel, which has 4 games, and now like in the fourth one of that, characters from this are like showing back up again, like 20 years, like real life 20 years later. uh, and then they're starting a new series, which is basically combining characters from Trails of Cold Steel and Trails in the Sky, because it's all like kind of coming together now and stuff. And it's really interesting because it's like as far as like long form, game narrative goes, this is probably the biggest, most complicated thing. Not complicated, but the longest thing, um, narrative wise, and probably in any game and stuff like that. I remember they thought they were never going to actually have translations of it over here, because it's so daunting to translate all of it, because it, I think, doubles or triples the amount of text needing to be translated that most Final Fantasy games have. Um, like for instance, something I noticed when I was playing through the first one once, on one of my failed attempts to play through it. Like, you open up a treasure chest, and um, after you like get the item from it, if you click on the treasure chest again, sometimes it'll be like, this chest is empty. Well, in that game, every time you click on an empty treasure chest, each one has a unique piece of text written for it, which I don't understand why they did that, but yeah, basically translator's nightmare. Yeah, maybe I'll look at some how long to beats for some of these games and figure out which one seems like a good starting point, and then I'll probably start streaming that sometime this week or something. But thanks for chilling, Taylor. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Oh, I didn't need to be recording this. Bye.